I want to send a special thank you to all my new subscribers. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so and hit that bell so that way you receive notifications when I upload videos. There's a story of a family of 4, originally from Annapolis, Maryland, that came out. The husband, Jorge Gomez, was viciously beaten while the family was staying at the Ronald McDonald house in Baltimore. Now I'm going to back up and give a backstory as to what was going on. So Jorge Gomez, he's a father who's married with 2 kids. And one of the children is an infant daughter. Now they've been having some health concerns with the daughter, and she's been in and out of hospitals down in Baltimore where the doctors are trying to diagnose her with a feeding disorder. So instead of the family traveling back and forth from Annapolis, Maryland, they decided to move a bit closer to Baltimore and stay at the Ronald McDonald house. Now you guys know that the Ronald McDonald house is there for families to stay for free if you have a sibling that is in the hospital. So Jorge, his wife, and his toddler son have been staying at the Ronald McDonald house while the daughter has been in the hospital receiving care. Sunday night, the husband decided to go and grab some diapers for their toddler son from the store. On the way back, he was walking and he was viciously assaulted by 15 teenagers. Now, he remembers being punched in the head by one person, and that person called over the other teenagers, and they all were yelling to stab him. Somebody had a knife, and then other kids were yelling to, let's kill him. So they viciously beat him and left him with a broken leg in 2 different places. Now this guy is bound to a wheelchair. And the problem is that he is the breadwinner for the entire family. He works at a restaurant, and that is their only source of income. So that's how they've been paying for medical expenses for the daughter. And now he's going to have his own medical expenses because from the injuries sustained, he may need surgery or rehabilitation to help him walk again. And not only that, he's not able to travel to the hospital to see his daughter every day like they have been doing. So this has just been a major story coming out. It's a sad situation that a father trying to take care of his family has to deal with this type of stupidity. There's a family friend that decided to open a GoFundMe page to help pay for their medical expenses. Now, I am going to include that link in the description for those who may want to donate. But again, I did look at the link and it does appear to be an official link to the family. But I always tell people to be careful when you are donating your hard-earned money because there's so many fake pages out there. I don't want anybody getting upset at me if you by chance click on the wrong link and you donate your money and that money never is sent to the family. So I'm going to include the link that I do have, but I just want to, caution people to be careful where you're donating your money if you choose to. Now, this is the world that we currently are living in right now, where we have raised a generation of kids that honestly lack a moral compass. They have no respect for other people. And you have kids out here that are running around the streets with groups of teenagers assaulting people for fun and entertainment. I remember growing up years ago where you would go outside and hang out with your friends on the block, and a couple hours later your parents was walking up the street just making sure that you are where you said you was going to be, and they checking to see what you're doing. Or you had that nosy person, that old lady that knew your mom or your grandma, and they was on the phone calling your parents, telling them what you was doing before you even got home. And I remember back in my day where we had to be indoors before the street lights came on. Nowadays, parents don't even care where their kids are. They don't care what they're doing. They don't care what time they come home, as long as they're not home bugging them. And honestly, that's the reason why a lot of these jails are being filled with teenagers. It really is a sad day that we're living in right now. Parents need to have more control and responsibility over their children. And I see that the issue really started when the government started to cross those lines and tell parents how to discipline their kids. It's like, as long as you're not beating your kids to their black and blue, you're not starving your kids, there's no reason why a parent should not be able to discipline their kids. This is why children are talking back to their parents, why they're hitting their parents, why kids are running the streets and acting like animals. So this is just a crazy situation. But honestly, this could have been anybody, so I feel sorry for this family, because now they have to deal with the unfortunate circumstance of all of these medical expenses now, all because they were trying to do the right thing and make sure that their daughter was taken care of. It's sad, but I'm going to try to give you guys an update on this story as soon as I get one. But you guys keep an eye on your kid. If that was my kid out there acting a pure fool, I would have beat that ass, honestly, because there's no reason why your children should be running the streets assaulting complete strangers. And I don't want to say it's the parents' fault, but you have to do a better job keeping an eye on your kids. I know that there's different situations. You have parents that are working late at night. They may work 2 jobs. So I don't want to say it's the parents' fault, but there's got to be some way where you can keep an eye on your kid when you're not at home, or when your kids are out and away from home. It's just sad. But you guys feel free to leave your opinions below, and I will see you guys in the next video.